Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be checking the zero on my hunting rifle. This is a 6.5 Creedmoor. It's a Savage 110 and it's the Sportsman's limited edition. I believe it's called a switchback. It has a couple of features that I really like and a couple that I don't. I'll get into that probably later. I'll do a review of this gun and I'll do a review of the glass that's on top as well. For now, this is just a Savage 110 with a relatively heavy barrel. It's not a full bull barrel, but it's kind of their tactical model. And I have an Arkin scope on top. This is the SH4, it's their Gen 2. The magnification is 6:24, but with a 50mm lens. The two types of ammo I'm going to shoot today are the Hornady Precision Hunter. This is a 143 grain ELD-X bullet, and the Norma Bondstrike, which is a 143 grain Bondstrike bullet. Both of these are bonded bullets. That means that the lead and the copper jacket are actually fused together with some process, however they do that, but that helps to limit jacket separation in hunting situations. The Bondstrike is what I used last year, and I took deer with it from 150 to 510 yards. So it has, it definitely has the performance that you want as in a hunting bullet. The problem is I haven't been able to find a whole lot of this year, so I've switched over to the Hornady ELD-X. And I want to see if it shoots with relatively close zero or if I have to completely redo my dope chart. Alright guys, I just got done reviewing some of the footage, and the Digiscope footage is just absolutely useless. I had the camera back at 100 yards, and I should have probably put it at 25 or 50 to see these size holes in the targets. I'm going to still keep it in the video just so you guys can see the shots in real time, but I apologize for that. We'll figure it out for the next time around. So without taking up too much more time, let's get a few shots on paper. I'm going to take 3 shots at both of these targets. I'm going to start with the top target and I'll shoot with the Norma Bondstrike. Well, as you guys can tell, it looks like I pulled my second shot. I really hate to leave a group like that, so I'm going to put one more. So I'm going to put one more down range, and I'm going to see if I can bring it back in with the other 2. We're going to leave those shots there. I'm going to take the 3 that I like, and I'm going to throw out that one that's a little bit further to the left. I think right now I'm anticipating the trigger a little bit, and I'm actually driving the gun to the left, and I'll just chalk that up to shooter error. We're going to go to the lower target now, and we're going to shoot this Hornady ELD-X. I'm going to give the barrel a few minutes to cool down, and we'll shoot 3 more at the lower target. Well, I felt really solid on all 3 of those shots. We'll go down there and we'll check out the targets. We'll put a tape measure to them and see how we did. So first up, we have the Norma Bondstrike. All 4 shots are, looks like within about 1.5 inches. The 3 shots that I like, considering that I probably pulled this one a little, the 3 shots that I like are within about 1 inch, just under maybe. So minute of angle for a hunting round in my hunting rifle off of this type of rest is pretty good. And down here we have the Hornady ELD-X. It's a very comparable group. It's pretty much exactly the same as the 3 up here that I like. And you can see both of them are 0, just a little left of center. It looks like I have a couple of adjustments maybe to make with my rifle. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. All right, time for round 2. Pressure's always on the last shot. Well, I like all three of those. I'm gonna go down and grab the targets. So here was the second group. I really like this group, but it's not a whole lot better than the first one was, to be completely honest. You can see I'm just inside an inch, center to center. And more than happy with a group that'll shoot minute of angle or less, especially with factory box ammunition. But if you take away the flyer up here on Norma, they are almost identical groups. Two right touching, one just a little further off. And it's more than fair to say that that's probably shooter error. I'm not going to give myself any excuses either. I just don't shoot enough. So could this gun shoot half MOA with box ammunition? Probably. But this is more than good for deer season. I'm going to stretch this gun out to 500 on some steel targets before too long. I'm going to try to keep the length down, but at the same time, I like to show you guys my process going into season. That ought to have been pretty close.
Yeah, you were a little low. A little low to the left.
Okay. All right. 400 yards. Should be about 7.5 MOA. Coming off of 1 is going to be 8.5. Right? Something like that. Let's see. Ready?
Yeah, anytime you go. There you go.
How'd it look? You ready?
Yeah, anytime you go. Oh, bam. Dead center.
I watched it through the scope. That felt yummy. All right, I'm good. You're welcome to shoot it. So I'm just getting around to finishing up this video. It's been about a week. We've been doing some work out in the field and getting food plots and stuff ready, and I haven't really had time to finish up editing. But I hope you guys enjoyed that video of my deer rifle. It's the Sportsman's Warehouse edition. I think I said Sportsman's edition a couple of times earlier in the video, but just to correct that, it's the limited edition from Sportsman's Warehouse. It's definitely not an all-day packing gun. It weighs about 13 pounds, but it makes a lot of sense when I can shoot up to 500 yards on a couple of my properties. So it'll definitely see some time in the woods this fall. We have another rainy afternoon. It seems like we've been getting rained on every day, but we are thankful for the rain, and the food plot that I do have down is already growing like crazy. So we're getting really excited here for deer season. It's only about 3.5 weeks away at this point, and it's looking pretty good so far. So I'm going to start trying to do a better job of asking you guys to subscribe to my channel and get connected on social media as well. So if you guys are enjoying this content, please consider subscribing to my channel and following on social media. You'll be able to find me on Facebook at Lee Healy -When in the Woods, and you can find me on Instagram at When in the Woods, and then of course here at the channel on YouTube as well. As always, guys, thanks for watching. I appreciate your time. God bless.